engineering tech, so I'm going to redesign my mousetrap car right now for semester 2 of 2024. Okay, first off here, I want to save this here. I'm going to save it as MTC, and I'll save it in my engineering tech folder right here. And I'm going to put mousetrap car 2024 up top. Okay, then on here, so now that I'm in here, I'm going to, first off, I'm going to start by creating a new component. So create a new component, and this will pop down here. New component, and I'm going to start with my top view. Okay, remember that our mousetrap car needs to fit inside of our box that we have. So top view, click OK. Then I'm going to create a sketch. I'm going to create the sketch on my top. Okay, this right here. You can see organized like that. Click OK. Okay, move to the side. If you want to use a mouse, we will have some mice here very shortly. You can also obviously use your keyboard to pan around here. Then I want to go to create. I'm going to create a rectangle. I'm going to use a center rectangle, and I'm going to click on the center point, and I'm going to drag out. Okay, I'm going to tab this here to 300. Tab, and I have a ruler in front of me, so I'm measuring my box right now, and I can make my mousetrap car. I'm going to keep it roughly around maybe 33 centimeters, which is 330, so 330. Tab, okay. Now I'm going to go over to the side, zoom out. Now I want to make this side, and I'm going to say that my width of my car, I'm going to bring it out to 10 centimeters, which is 100 millimeters, like so. Okay. Next here, I want to create the joints that's going to allow me to connect my car. 2-point rectangle, click, drag, drop, escape. Okay, you want to make sure that you click on that line. Then I'm going to dimension it. Dimension, simply right here. I'm going to dimension this to 5 millimeters. That's the thickness of our wood. I'll stick 5. Okay, I'll make this here. I'm going to make this out to 30, like so. And I'll make this from here to here, those little nodes. I'm going to make that 50. Let's make that 30. That'll just be a little bit more symmetrical, 30. I want to do the same thing down below. So I'm going to create rectangle, 2-point rectangle, and simply click, drag, okay, right here, dimension, D for dimension. I'll dimension this to 5. Okay, again here, I'll dimension this to 30. And I'm going to dimension from here, if it'll allow me, from here to here. And I can't do that, so what happened there, I'm going to undo it, but you can see I'm locked on this construction line right now. So what I can do is I think I could delete this, and then I can dimension it, D for dimension. Let's see if that allows me to do it. Sorry for my hoarse voice right now. I'll dimension it from here to here. Oh, still overdriven. What I'm going to do is just delete this. Select from here. And delete. Then I'm going to go rectangle, 2-point rectangle. I want to make sure I don't click on that line. And right here. Dimension, D for dimension. Boom. Drag up. 30. Okay, drag over. Right here, there'll be 5. And then right here to right here, that will be 30. Okay, that's constrained now. Zoom out. You can see what I got. Got 2. I want to do the same thing on the other side. If you struggle with that, I'd recommend redoing it on this side. What I'm going to do right now is going to mirror it because I have a mirror line. So I'm going to go create. I'm going to go mirror. I want to mirror my objects. So I'm going to select some objects. Oop. Let's go create mirror again here. Select mirror line. I'm going to select, drag from this corner, my objects, drag from that corner, drag from this corner, select those squares. Mirror line select here. I'm going to show my origin for my part, my component. I want to show it right here. See that pops up. Get a home view, and then I can mirror it across here. You can see those pop up. Click OK, like so. And then I am also for mine. Okay, I'm going to hide my origin now. And I'm going to go back to my top view. I'm going to rotate around up here, move over, and I want to make another square here. So I'm going to go create rectangle, 2-point rectangle. I'm gonna go from here to here. Again, dimension it, D for dimension. This is 5. Okay, this is gonna be 30. And then I'm gonna dimension it from here to here. And let's say that that is gonna be 80. Let's say maybe 90. I'm just trying to get it in the center. I think 90 looks in the center there. Press escape. Then I'll do the same thing on the other side here, create rectangle. This is just gonna make my car a little bit stronger. And D for dimension, boom, boom. This is 5. This will be 30 right here. And then I'm going from here to here, and this will be 90. Okay, and then I'm gonna extrude. I can finish my sketch. And then E for extrude, boom. Okay, I wanna extrude this 5 millimeters. Okay, you can see distance is right here. I'm creating a new body, click OK. Okay, then I can get a home view of this, see what this looks like. I can inspect display component colors. It gives me a color for that component. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna activate this top component now. And then I'm gonna create another sketch. So create sketch. And I'm gonna create it on this side plane here. Oh, sorry, back up one step. I forgot one thing. I wanna create a component, create new component. New component. I'm gonna name this side, capitalize this here, side, click OK. And then I'm gonna create a sketch, create sketch. I wanna create it right here. And then I wanna create a rectangle. And this is a 2-point rectangle. Going from here, dragging all the way across here. Make sure it locks on that edge there. If it does not lock, I'm gonna escape. I wanna project, P for project. Boom, boom. Project onto all this stuff here. This just allows you to sketch easier on that component or on that body. Click OK. Okay. Then I can go out here, create, and rectangle, 2-point rectangle, boom, drag out here, boom, drag down, escape. D for dimension, I'll dimension this out to 330, and I'll make my height here, drag out, let's make my height 40. Escape. All right, now I'm gonna finish my sketch. Okay, now I want to extrude. I'm gonna home view, E for extrude, boom, 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 oh, boom, and boom. You got 3. I have 4 different parts here. I'm gonna drag inward. You can see what that does. Okay, not outward. I want to drag inward, -5 for me, and new body. Click OK. Go back up to my top component here, activate it, and you can see I have 2 different pieces. Now what I can do is I can mirror this component. So create, and I'm gonna mirror this component here. So object type, component, select that object, the component, the mirror plane, this pops up, click OK, you can see it pops there. It should go across perfectly. I am also, this area right here, I'm gonna imagine that this is the front of my car and this is the back of my car here. I wanna make, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'll add some things later. I was gonna put a little block right here to strengthen that area, but I can also cut something if I need to. Okay, let's put my axles in. Let's decide where I'm gonna put those. So I'm gonna activate my side component here. This is yellow side component, activate it. Okay, keeping things organized is important. Okay, my side component, I'm gonna create a sketch. I'm gonna create it on this plane, and then circle, and I'm gonna put a circle. You notice here, it likes to click on that midpoint. I'm gonna do it right on that midpoint. Big old circle, D for dimension. I'm gonna dimension it to 7. And then I'm gonna dimension from, I'm gonna click on the edge here to the bottom. I'm gonna say that 15, let's do 10. 10 sounds good to me. And then I wanna do from here to here, drag down, 45 sounds good to me. I'll do the same thing on this side. Create sketch, boom, boom. Okay, and then, ooh, this here for some reason is, my line type is construction. I wanna turn that off. Okay, D for dimension. Dimension this circle out, D for dimension. Ooh, will allow me to do it? Nope. Delete, I'm gonna delete that. Back here. Okay, let's create that circle again. And turn that off. D for dimension. Go up here to dimension. Okay, now it's allowing me to do it. Let's make this air to 7. 7's the standard size. And then from here to here, that's going to be 10. And then from here to here, that's going to be 45. Press escape. Okay, get a home view of this here. And I want to extrude this through now. So I'm going to finish my sketch. E for extrude. I'm going to select this. I'm going to select this. And operation is going to be cut. Drag it. And it drags all the way through both components. Click OK. You can see now I have going through all the way through. That base is the base of my mouse trap. Next here, I'm going to cut out an area. So this is going to be the front of my car. This is going to be the back of my car. And I'm actually going to do a really big wheel. I'm going to make my wheels. So I'm going to cut out on my top view here. So top view. And click on this here. Click on this. Create my sketch on that top plane. And I'm going to create a rectangle. I'm going to create a 2-point rectangle. I'm going to lock on the corner here. Drag outwards. This looks about good. I'm going to dimension this. So first off, I'm going to dimension from here to the edge. Okay, I know that my this is 100 in width. So I'm going to say that 30 actually sounds pretty good. 30. Okay, I'll do 30 on this side too. And then I'm going to dimension from here to here. Okay, I'm going to say this is much bigger. We're going to see what 150 looks like. Let's go 200. Okay, I'm going to go pretty far across the car because I'm going to make a pretty big wheel inside of here. Okay, and then I can finish a sketch. E for extrude. Simply drag straight through. Oop. Click to the side here, escape. E for extrude again. Drag this arrow. You can see what that does. Operations, cut. Click OK. It's going to cut that out. Go back to my top component here. See what this looks like. That's looking good. I'm going to strengthen this here. So I'm going to create another component right here. I'm going to call this the front component. So create new component. This here is my front. Click OK. And then I'm going to create a sketch. I'm going to create that sketch right here on this edge, like so. I'm going to P for project. Project to here, project to here, project to here, and maybe there. All these little spaces. Whatever you project on is OK. Click OK. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle, create rectangle, 2-point rectangle. And I'm just going to make this nice and big. I'm just going to end up gluing this piece in. So if I hold my shift key and this here, I'll orbit around. You can see what this looks like now. E for extrude. And I want to extrude inward. I'm going to go -5. New body, click OK. And then I'm back here to activate the top component. This will be the base of my car. Now, the other things I can do on here, okay, so I want to do some other things. On the sidewall here, for example, I'm going to cut out this corner. I'm going to add some roundness to this corner right here. And to do this here, let's go ahead and create a sketch on the side. So I'm going to activate this orange side here, activate it. Create sketch, create the sketch here, and I'm going to draw a spline. You have a spline, you have a line. You could also draw some curves, an ellipse, a slot, fit point spline here. And I'm going to go from here to here-ish. Okay, we'll see what this looks like. And I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to go down to here, and I'm going to bring it to there. Oh, I shouldn't have escaped there. So spline again. Let's go. I'm going to zoom in on here so I can see where I'm going to. From here down to here. You can see what that does. I'm going to go right there. Oop. Move over. Okay, if you're using a mouse, this helps out. And I'm going to go to like right here. If I double click, it ends it. Then I want to try and extrude these sections down here. So watch this here. E for extrude. Boom, boom. Hold my shift key or orbit around here with a mouse. Escape. I want to extrude all the way through here. Cut this. Okay. And you can kind of see what that does here. Go back to my top component now. Now it looks like this. Okay, I added some around this here. I'm going to leave this right now for the area for the mouse trap. Okay, my mouse trap's going to be right here, so I want this to be a nice, hard, strong surface. But this looks pretty good. I'm going to have a big wheel going here. I might end up making this smaller depending on how big I make my wheel. But I can imagine I'm going to have a rod going through here, some axle plugs here, rod going through here, bigger wheels. And I'm going to fully design this here in Fusion so you guys can see what this looks like. Command S to make sure it's saved, user saved here. But that's going to be the end of this video.